Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler.
And Matt, and this high school football video is brought to you by our friends over at Naples Rib Company. And all of our coverage of football this year is sponsored by Tyson Ruffins and Wendell Moy Jr. And all of our Lakewood coverage is sponsored by JP Crawford. And all of our coverage of Millikan is sponsored by Brian Ramsey and TLD Law. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
And they were lined up at Millikan for Rivalry Friday here in Long Beach. Big crowd expected for this one. Love it when Lakewood and Millikan get together. It was also homecoming at DeHaven Stadium, so the stage was set up. The retro games theme is in, and it's a me, Mario. And look, it's a me, Mario Morales, first-year head coach for Lakewood, who's done a great job with this program. They already beat Mayfair earlier in the year. Can they win the Hamilton Trophy as well tonight, Matt?
Romeo Pelham and his Rams need this win to stay in the hunt for an auto playoff bid. Also, senior night at DeHaven Stadium. Love seeing families get together. If you're Polynesian, you've been doing your neck stretches all week.
Yeah, absolutely. Or you're just born with the ability to handle that much that much love around the neck. And obviously, these are guys we've been seeing play for years, put up a lot of great highlights for this program. Many will be playing in college as well, but saying farewell to their high school days, and never a bad time to give Mom a rose.
Never a bad time.
Some special moments before the game. We love to see it. Now let's get to the football. Millikan gets it first, and they go on a lengthy drive. Landon Ross with the juke, then takes a big hit. We have got some rivalry football, baby. Let's go. Jonah Tuaniga getting lots of guys involved on that opening drive. Hits Jude Nelson over the middle.
Then Tuaniga drifts to his right, looks for Ross, who elevates for a terrific grab, 2 feet inbounds, first down inside Lakewood 35.
Yeah, that was a terrific play by Lando, but when they go to him on the end around, Lakewood bottles him up, tries to reverse field. Unfortunately, Tywan Jones is lurking over there, gets the tackle for loss, just starting his night. Deuce is definitely loose. Then on 4th and 7 at the 16, the Rams going to go for it. Pass broken up by Jones near the goal line. A flag flies in, but it would be waved off. So Millikan goes on a 17-play, 10-minute drive, but they do not score.
Lancers show their offensive game plan of handing it off to Jordan Montgomery. That was definitely what they were trying to do. Then it's Cade Casillas keeping himself on the scamper. Decent gain, but it was a costly as he pulls up injured.
Yeah, you could see at the end of the play, it didn't look right, and he's limping around, so they have to take him out of the game. They go with Jones at quarterback, looking like Taiwan Bridgewater with the gloves on. Lancers still running it with Montgomery. Nice gain for a first down as they're into the red zone. Casillas would come back in, but you could tell he's not 100%. He looks like me after sitting at my desk all day. He's brought down in the backfield, a sack by Kareem Al-Mohim. So Lakewood would have to settle for a field goal try. It's a 34-yarder for Jake Vega, who puts it up and through with plenty of leg. 3-0 Lakewood, and we hope you got a good look at that score.
Defense dominated the rest of the night. Jones almost with the interception, but it's a turnover on downs. Millikan's Peyton McCutcheon is going to come into your screen, gets the pass breakup at the line of scrimmage, and a dance after.
Yeah, gotta get the moves off a little bit. Then Caleb Verduzco sets the edge, and the snowstorm would come in to follow it up. 3-0 Lakewood at the break as, like you mentioned, the defenses took over. Now time for some royalty. Congrats to Angela Martinez, the homecoming queen at Millikan. Homecoming king is Wes Aguilar, beating out 2 football players up on stage. Not easy to do. And another great halftime show for homecoming. Millikan does a really great job with this every year. Congrats to the entire homecoming court. Now back to the action. Millikan defense staying locked in after halftime. Michael Palmer with a great tackle here to fill the hole and get it right back to that Millikan offense.
We thought sophomore Ryan Carter might hit a big one here after the spin move, but terrific ankle tackle by Jaden Grace. He stretches to get that one.
Yeah, saved 6 for sure. Rams keeping it moving, though, as Tuaniga going to float one to Ross, who's out inside the 15-yard line. On 3rd and 3 at the 5, looking for Jay Williams, but it's broken up, so the Rams going to have to settle for a field goal, try to tie it, and a key play here. Sebastian Perez's try is blocked by Jones. It bounces directly to Jude Nelson, who carries it into the end zone, and it is going to be signaled a touchdown for Millikan. So what a crazy play to give the Rams the lead here. Nelson celebrating the weirdest touchdown of his life, but would it stand?
Lakewood head coach Mario Morales pleading with officials that the ball should be dead and cannot be advanced if caught beyond the line of scrimmage. We slow it down when Jones blocks When Joe blocks it, it flies into Nelson's arm right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you can see the left side of your screen, and Nelson kind of right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like to me he might be in the backfield. He's then going to carry the ball forward and into the end zone. It all happened so fast. In total, this was a 16-minute delay. You can see Coach Pelham would like an update on the Millikan side. At one point, a phone was involved, which drew the ire of the Millikan sideline. The phone was not consulted in making the call. The whole time, Millikan's waiting to attempt their PAT, and several conversations are happening all over the field. Eventually, Coach Pelham gets the news he did not want to hear. After being told it would be either a touchdown or Millikan ball at the 1, it's now going to be neither of those. And after all that discussion, it is no touchdown, Lakewood ball at their own 2-yard line. So take the points off the board. Still plenty of time left in this game, but what a wild sequence that was, Matt.
Take a deep breath. Rams defense was able to get a stop and get the ball back on their offense. Millikan able to drive back into scoring position. Tuniga hits Josiah Carter for a nice gain.
Yeah, well, though he took 50 Shades of Gray on that hit. Rams going to go with a heavy formation down near the goal line, but Troy Nareed all over it to tackle Samson Khan in the backfield. So on the first play of the fourth quarter, Millikan tries another field goal. This one's going to drift wide right. So another empty drive in the red zone. It's still 3-0 Lakewood.
Lancers did get some time off, but Almohim and Millikan defense would stop the Lakewood run at midfield. Got to throw in another shout out to Taiwan Jones with the PBU. Terrific playmaker in the secondary.
Yeah, Taiwan Island for sure. Rams still able to put a drive together, though. Good pass to Jude Nelson for a first down into Lakewood territory as the action came right at us. Then this dump off to Samson Khan is going to take it to the Lakewood 35 and set up a 3rd and 3 situation. Millikan tries to set up a screen to Ross, but the pass would fall incomplete. So now 4th and 3, about 3.5 minutes left to go. Rams going to go for it. Looking left, the pass incomplete, nearly picked off by Sammy Spencer, who may have had a pick 6 there. But nonetheless, a huge stop for that Lakewood defense. Now just looking to drain the clock out on offense and not give it back to Millikan.
On second down, Lakewood throws it up, and the PI flag comes in. Tough call goes against the Ram, moves the chains, and allows Lakewood to take more time off.
Yeah, that was really the thing. Obviously, their offense not at full strength with Cade hurt, but you can see he's fired up to get a chance to continue to run more plays. And more penalty flags would extend the drive on this horse collar tackle. Looked like a good call on the replay, but still another blow to Millikan. The Rams finally get the ball back with 20 seconds left and no timeouts. So Tuaniga looking for a miracle, but instead he finds Jerron Harden Euro-stepping his way into the backfield for the sack. A huge play for that Lakewood defense. Lancers going to rush the field in celebration. There would be another play for Millikan with 1 second left, but it came up well short. This night belongs to the Lancers, and salute to Taiwan Jones. He walked it, and then he talked it, Matt. What else can you say?
Man, Taiwan was all about it tonight. Lakewood goes on to win 3-0. Lancers win one of the lowest scoring games in Moore League history and are still alive for a league title this year.
Yeah, what a crazy outcome. If they beat Wilson next week, they could tie for the title. But for now, they got another trophy. First time since 2019, the Hamilton Trophy coming back to Lakewood as the Lancers go 2-0 against Mayfair and Millikan for the first time since 2014. They've all but clinched a playoff spot, and what a weird game tonight. But when you're lifting a trophy at the end of it, why should you care? Salute to Lakewood on another big win. What a wild night in Moore League football. There's still more games left, and of course, playoffs after that. You want all the coverage. Got to stay right here at the562.org.